A mistake that many people have made, I believe, is to think that the Bible is somehow two distinct and very different books. There's like the Old Testament, which is now irrelevant, and then there's the New Testament, which is really what we believe today. That is not the case. The Bible is one book. And without the Old Testament, the New Testament makes little sense. And without the New Testament, the Old Testament really is quite a mystery. It's been said that in the Old Testament, the New Testament is concealed, and in the New, the Old Testament is revealed. The two are one book. And we cannot understand either without looking at the Bible as a whole. That's why Old Testament study is just as relevant and just as important for us as New Testament study. The New Testament laid the groundwork, the Old Testament, laid the groundwork upon which the New Testament is built. And without an understanding and a grasp of the concepts and teachings of the Old Testament, the New Testament really is a bit of a mysterious book. We find that the Bible works together and is understood as a whole. And that's why we want in this module to enjoy a rich and varied journey through the 39 books of the Old Testament. I know it's going to be impactful for you. We've tried to keep it interesting. It's very graphic rich, and kind of opens up some of the main keys that each of the books seeks to open to you or seeks to put in your hand. As with anything in these studies, we can only really ultimately scratch the surface, because there is so much for us to say, so much for us to learn, so much for us to enjoy. But this will certainly provide a great jumping off point for your own Old Testament studies.